video, Lil Kenny basically described in detail what the hell happened with the freaking murder of Big Jook. I don't think that if you saw Big Jook's murder that some bullshit won't happen. The man was too powerful. Everybody who talks about Yo Gotti, they never talk about how integral freaking Big Jook was. He was the ear to the music, the ear to the street.
Young Dolph's alleged main shooter was picked up just days ago, and word is he's now tied to the murder of Yo Gotti's brother, Big Jook. And behind all the shine and success of the Memphis rap scene, Bio Lil Kenny was allegedly running reckless in the street, stacking bodies and dry snitching on himself through his own music. Moves that may have finally caught up with him. The real reason he went down? Way darker than most people expected, and yeah, we're breaking it all down right now. Yo, what's good fam? Today we diving straight into some serious street drama that's had the hip-hop world buzzing in Memphis in full meltdown mode. But before we jump headfirst into this mess, let me keep it all the way real with y'all. Social media has been going crazy saying Bayo Lil Kenny got dragged out the bushes by the D. But slow down. We got to separate facts from fiction, truth from straight up internet cap. And don't get it twisted, this wasn't just some random traffic stop gone left. For months now, whispers in the streets been saying Kenny had Big Jook's blood on his hands. But here's where things get spicy. Dude was basically admitting to it, in his own songs. No filter, no shame. That viral footage shows Kenny getting yanked out the bushes like a straight up cartoon moment. Someone in the background yelling, "Come back, he about to get bit." As law enforcement pulls him out his hiding spot. Wild scenes.
That boy pregnant. Oh shit, everybody come back. Can't do nothing to us. Shit, we chillin'. They can't do nothing to no nigga. Hell no.
Now anyone from the streets knows getting chased by the feds is no game. But Kenny's situation hit different because for months he's been rumored to be the trigger man behind Big Jook's assassination. Dude, only about 5'3", 120 pounds soaking wet, but apparently had zero hesitation when it came to putting in work. Booking records show Kenneth Mason. That's Bayo Lil Kenny's real name. Caught charges for evading arrest in a vehicle, evading arrest on foot, reckless driving, illegal window tint, and possession of a controlled substance. Sounds light, but trust me, that's not the real story. Here's where it gets crazy. Kenny later hopped on Facebook bragging, saying, "I was comfortable as hell in them bushes. They had to drag me out. We would have been there till tomorrow waiting on me to surrender." He really thought he could wait it out, but the law wasn't playing. And what really sealed his fate? Kenny been telling on himself worse than a kid with cookie crumbs on his face.
5 police sources have confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook. Now, Big Jook is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti.
After Big Jook was gunned down outside a restaurant, right in front of his own mother, Kenny dropped a song that had the whole city talking. In front of his mama, they downed his brother. "We come to get you like bounty hunters." That's not slick bars, that's self-incrimination. He didn't say they, he said we, basically placed himself at the scene through his lyrics and the details way too specific. Big Jook really was killed after a funeral right in front of his mom, Kenny rapping like he's reading police notes. In the hood, that's called self-snitching, and it's the fastest route to a cell. Drop a diss right after someone gets murdered, include insider details, and celebrate it. You might as well turn yourself in. Later on, Kenny tried to clean it up, posting on Facebook, "Let it be known I never thought I'd have to say this. Stop putting these false allegations on me. I'm a good guy and don't want clout for something I didn't do." But nah, damage already done. Now let's rewind. This beef didn't start yesterday. The Yo Gotti Young Dolph tension goes back over a decade. It kicked off in 2010 during Thanksgiving weekend after a shooting outside Level 2 nightclub. Yo Gotti and OG Boo Dirty, tied to Dolph's circle, got into it and 6 people were hit. This wasn't rap beef. This was real street smoke. One of the people arrested back then, Corey McClendon, the same guy later charged in Dolph's 2017 Hollywood shooting. Same players, same war, different years. And here's the wild part. In 2012, Young Dolph was sitting right next to Gucci Mane when Gucci publicly called out Yo Gotti for dropping a mixtape on the same day as his release. Dolph witnessed that disrespect firsthand, and that alliance would turn deadly later on. The beef escalated fast. Dolph's car got sprayed with over 100 shots in Charlotte in 2017. Feds later tied that hit back to Gotti's camp. This wasn't music anymore, this was war. By 2021, when Young Dolph was murdered, the streets were already saying Big Jook put a bag on his head. Big Jook wasn't just Gotti's brother. He was the muscle, the street connector, the enforcer behind CMG. When Dolph kept disrespecting the family name, Jook allegedly made the call, and that decision cost him everything. Street rules are simple. Put a bounty on someone loved, and retaliation is guaranteed. Dolph had loyal soldiers, and they weren't letting that slide. During the trial of Dolph's alleged killers, it came out Big Jook was making calls and coordinating moves the day Dolph was killed. That put a target on his back. January 13th, 2024. Big Jook leaving Perignon's restaurant on Winchester. Broad daylight. Shooters caught him slipping. And the coldest part, he was killed in front of his own mother. The ultimate violation in street code. 2 men were shot. Big Jook died on scene. Another was airlifted in critical condition.
Right now, we do have video that we're analyzing, but we don't have a clear suspect identified at this time. But we know that a weapon was used, a firearm was used in this incident. We do feel like the individual that was shot was possibly targeted by the suspect.
Memphis police confirmed this was a targeted hit, not random, not mistaken identity. A message killing. Big Jook had just stepped out during a repass after a funeral, went for a smoke and never came back. His mother was inside when she heard the shots. The streets already knew his role long before police made it public. Information travels faster than paperwork, and the same street networks that moved on Dolph exposed Jook. Bayo Lil Kenny and his crew had been waiting. Taking out Big Jook was the ultimate revenge.
Bayo Lil Kenny basically described in detail what the hell happened with the freaking murder of Big Jook. I don't think that if you saw Big Jook's murder that some bullshit won't happen. The man was too powerful. Everybody who talks about Yo Gotti, they never talk about how integral freaking Big Jook was. He was the ear to the music, the ear to the streets.
Kenny's lyrics just confirmed what everyone already suspected. The bounty hunter line, the mother detail. Those aren't coincidences, and here's the twist. If Big Jook were still alive, he'd likely be sitting in a federal cell right now. Phone records showed he was in constant contact with the shooters the day Dolph died. The case was building. Sometimes in the streets, death comes before prison. And in Jook's case, that might have been the only escape. As for Kenny, he's currently only facing minor charges. $10 K bond. Probably already home. But don't get comfortable. He spent 8 extra hours being questioned, and his music and social media gave investigators plenty to work with. The feds always start small. This isn't just about revenge, it's about consequences. Dolph gone, Big Jook gone. And now Kenny may be next. Not in the streets, but behind bars. The real question is, when does it stop? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Kenny beats this? Or is this just the opening chapter? Subscribe for more updates straight from the Memphis rap scene.